What is the best way to land new clients? Thank you for asking that oddly specific question. Friend, this is really important. Whether it's day zero or you've been doing this for 10 years, landing new video clients is how you stay in business. To go all the way to the best way to landing new video clients, it takes some legwork. You have to build up to that point, and I'll explain it here in a minute. I want to show you the path from day one. You just bought your first camera. You need people to know that you can make videos. So how do you get people to know that you can make videos? You start making videos. You don't have to start by making videos for everyone else. Friend, if you just bought a camera and you're interested in video production or video editing, just start shooting things. Anything that you're passionate about or excited about. It could be cars, it could be music, it could be nature, or anything really that you get excited about. Just start filming and edit these videos like they're gonna be shown at the cinema on the big screen, because then you can open a YouTube channel or Instagram account or TikTok or insert your favorite social media platform here and start uploading these passion projects, because now you're starting to build a portfolio to show people that, one, I have a camera. That is important. Two, I am competent and know how to film and or edit videos. So if I'm gonna number these, I'm gonna say step one is just start shooting videos, and primarily start shooting videos for yourself, for the fun of it. Imagine that we do something because we want to. Number two is gonna be taking that, transitioning from shooting videos just for yourself, for your own amusement, to filming or shooting videos for other people. Because other people need videos, but they don't either want to do the work, or they don't have the resources to do the work, or they don't have the knowledge for how to shoot or edit a video. And that's where you come in. But how do we go from shooting videos for ourselves, passion projects, to doing client work? Well, I don't want to call them clients yet, because we're going to start with who we know. It could be a friend. Maybe your friend wants to do a cool burnout video, or they've got a boat that they're really excited about. Maybe you want to serve your local church in a way that you can shoot videos for greeters coming in the morning, or a day in the life at your local church and what to expect if you're new for the first time. There's a lot you can do there. Maybe you go to school and there's an opportunity to do video at your school. Now, you might not get paid for this work, but that's not the point. The point is we're transitioning from doing fun, unpaid work for ourselves to doing more client-oriented video, even if we're not getting paid. In my case, my experience was I started shooting video for the company I worked for. I somehow managed to convince them that even though I was a sales guy, I kind of want to do creative marketing. And for whatever reason, they allowed me to do it. And before I knew it, they were paying me to shoot videos. And I used that opportunity to learn as much as I could, which has led me to what I'm doing here today. So you can start anywhere, but start with who and what you know, okay? So step one, go back to the beginning, is to just start making cool videos because you want to. Step two is transitioning from making videos for yourself to making videos for people that you know. Your workplace, your school, your church, your friends, family, you name it. Just make the leap. Okay, so now we're taking all those videos and we're putting them in one centralized place on the internet. Again, I'm always going to go back to YouTube here. You absolutely should have a YouTube account if you want to do video of any kind, but that way you can showcase your competency around video production. Hey, I've done videos that are really fun, and look at all the cool things that I did with the things that I'm really excited about. I'm also doing client work, and yes, you can call them clients. I'm doing client work. I'm doing work for other people. I'm taking their direction. I'm offering my guidance, my experience. I'm learning things along the way, but here is my portfolio of work that I've done for others. And then you can bring that out to number three. Number three in this step actually splits off. There's a fork in the road, because number three brings us two levers that we can pull. There's a fun one, a preferred method, and then there is a necessary method. People don't really like the necessary one, but we got to do it if we want to sustain our business. So I'm going to start there. Friend, if you're just starting out, people aren't just going to go to your website and hire you as a videographer. I'm sorry to say. That will happen from time to time, but not often enough to generate a full-time income. So you are going to have to do what every creative person does not want to hear and put your sales hat on. I've got a hat in the back. That's not my sales hat. That's a fun hat. Put your sales hat on, and you're going to have to start making either some cold calls or sending cold emails to companies or organizations, whoever it is that you are trying to target as your prospect or your future clients, the people you want to get paid from. You need some way to get in front of them because they're not out there just looking for you. In most cases, they have a job to do. They're building a company, and then they think, oh, there's marketing. I probably should make some videos. I don't know how to do that, and I don't know who is out there. You search Google, any number of 100 million people are going to pop up, probably in your area alone. You're going to have to be a little proactive and start calling on these companies. I know it's not fun to do. I've been in sales for over 10 years. I know that it's not exciting. It's not sexy or glamorous, but it's necessary. And friend, your dinner plate is going to thank you for it. So if that's the necessary lever, what then is the preferred lever? Well, that, my friend, is what I consider the best way to generate new video clients. It's the referral. You see now why we can't just start on day one and ask for referrals. There's nobody to ask. And if you don't have any content to showcase that you know what you're doing as a video producer, nobody's going to hire you or talk about you anyway. At least they won't be able to talk about your work because they haven't seen it. So if we go through these steps, starting with building videos for ourselves for the fun of it, transitioning that to helping others, in some cases for free, then we get to choose. If we do it right, if we really serve people well, they're going to talk about you. People talk about the experiences that you knock their socks off. They're going to be telling their friends and their coworkers and their colleagues and their partners, hey, you got to hire this videographer. They were so good. And here are some examples of their work. You got to hire them. Okay. I will say this, going back to number 2, where we're transitioning and kind of doing some unpaid work, it really only takes a couple of free gigs that you then can post and say, hey, I've done some client work. People don't need to know that you charged them $0 and 0 cents, but you've done work for other people and that is still worth something. So just keep that in mind. You don't need to spend a year of doing free work and just starve to death. You can do a couple of videos and then use that as leverage to start charging. As you do your cold calling, you're starting to drum up that business. And if you go at this with the attitude of, I'm going to create the best looking videos for every single client, every single time, they are going to talk to each other. And then you just have to ask the question, hey, who do you know that is looking to do some marketing or creative work? Who else can I help serve in this way? Either pass my name along or hand me their number and I would be happy to contact them. That's all it takes. One thing I like to do at the end of every client project, I have created a short survey where I can understand things like, what was your experience like? What was the value you received for the dollar amount, right? Because not everybody is being charged the same. It depends on the scope of the project, distance traveled, time I'm spending there, how many videos will be there, the gear that I'll be using for that project, right? All of these I'm considering when I go to factor in my pricing. What was the value? Did it feel like you paid too much? Did you feel like you got a bargain and that you should have paid more? All of these are helpful things for when you go to do this the next time. But it's a short survey, I wouldn't ever do more than 10 questions. I would keep it under 10 personally. And then in there, hey, who else can I serve? Can I use any sort of your positive feedback on my website as a testimonial, right? All of these are ways to generate referrals, which in my opinion is the best way, the number one way to generate new video clients. So going back, just to summarize real quick, create videos for the fun of it. Transition that to helping others, even if it's for free. You may have to make some cold calls, but that will work you in to getting referrals. Best way to get new video clients, and it becomes a lot more fun that way. Friend, I hope this was helpful. If you want to learn more about video production, if you are just starting out and you just bought your first camera, go to guidedproductions.com/bettervideoguide. Download my 6 steps to creating a better video guide, and I will walk you through the whole process. Coming up with your first idea, right? If you're doing the passion work, this is really helpful. What gear you're gonna need to bring that idea to life, how to set it all up, how to film that video, how to edit that video, and how to export something that is gonna bring people in the door. Just go to guidedproductions.com/bettervideoguide and get your free copy there today. If this was helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be creating more content like this. If you know somebody that you think could benefit from hearing how to generate new leads or bring in new video clients, share it with them. I'm sure they'd appreciate that. And of course, leave a comment if you have any questions or if you know better ways, different things that you've done that have been helpful. That would be helpful for me, of course, and anybody who's watching this as well. Thank you for spending this time with me. And friend, I will see you on another video real soon.